your pal Mayhem here. I just had an awesome hike up Mount Monadnock in Jaffrey, New Hampshire at Monadnock State Park. And of the 3 times that I've summited, this has to be one of the best. But I took a different route, so I had to scrap my original intro. But I'm gonna be taking you guys with me on this wonderful hike. And as I always say, guys, let's get hiking. And here we start our sunny hike. And there's no wildfire smoke today. We'll first proceed up the old halfway house trail. Some awesome stonework here. This seems to be a beautiful, pretty green way up Mount Monadnock with these beautiful tiny little switchbacks along embedded rocks. And now we're just going along a nice, peaceful, easy grade with all the birds singing. It's just beautiful out here. New Hampshire is something special. Looks like water would normally flow through here. And Mother Nature always puts on an amazing light show, don't she? I think so. It's been a beautiful, relatively gradual ascent, and we're starting to go up again towards Monte Rosa. We're going to eventually get to. All right, guys, we will be continuing up the White Arrow Trail after just grabbing a drink here. The birds are singing a beautiful song today, but don't they always? And what a beautiful surprise view we have here, guys. I love it. For now, the White Arrow Trail is adopting the same gentle pitch that has been characteristic of about 80% of this hike so far. It's rocky, but it's not technical. I honestly love this trail. It's got a little bit of scrambling, but not too heavy. And now we're pivoting onto the Ferry Spring Trail to get up to Monte Rosa, because we want to run that whole length of that Amphitheater trail that I've heard so much about. Things are getting a little bit interesting here, folks. Just beautiful. I haven't seen a fairy spring yet, but this is just gorgeous. Would you look at this? Beautiful. Must be water here sometimes of year. Because here's the fairy spring. I guess we did find it after all. Yeah. I bet this is beautiful certain times of year. Another steep here, but it's not technical, but this dirt is a little bit loose. So be mindful of that. Loose. This is actually slick, guys. Forehand drive required. Well, we got a little more climbing to go, but we are getting close to Rosa here now, which I just heard is a decent view, so I'll be bringing you guys that one shortly. And now we are climbing up the little peak itself. This is a nice little run, I must say. Here we are, folks, at Monte Rosa. I like that little weather vane up there. We could probably get down there for a more unobstructed view, but I don't think it'll be that much more. And we got some distance to cover. Oh yeah, guys. I bet if we get on top of these rocks here, the view's gonna be phenomenal. Let's watch that crack. Oh yeah. It is a 360 view. The tourists miss this that I talked to earlier. Wow. Looks like there's more possible views out here too. Wow, Monte Rosa, guys. It's got a beautiful view. Sometimes you just have to go see things for yourself, whatever you might have heard about it. It's fucking gorgeous. It just keeps opening up down here. It's gorgeous. Yep, it's gonna open right up down here. Just gotta watch these slippery rocks that are not quite balanced. Hee-haw. I would argue this is, in its own special way, almost as good as the Monadnock summit. And it looks like we're going up again, but this time to the summit of Mount Monadnock, which will be my third summit of this mountain. Oh, it's over here. I love their trail markings. Sometimes it's more helpful than your map. Well, these are too steep for me to even pitch the camera effectively, so you'll just follow me. The trees do hold pretty well on this side of the mountain because we're above Monte Rosa now, still headed up the Smith Summit Trail. They call this the big pile of rocks, but that's one reason we love it. Am I right? I think I'm right. We got this. I just looked back to find this surprise view behind me. Gorgeous. Well, I had thought that most of the obstacles were going to be a ways back on White Arrow, but Smith is actually proving its mettle here. Smith Summit Trail to be exact, because there's also a Smith connecting trail here. Oh wow, look at the view! While Monadnock is not a true alpine zone, it's got a lot of the rock features and terrain due to the mountain being burned repeatedly for housing wolves' dens generations ago. Gorgeous trail nonetheless. Just so gorgeous up here. And I bet you could walk over to those cliff bands. And we're starting to near the summit. There, right. I gotta put my foot in this crack. I got big feet. I guess this is the big one that a lot of people say nope to, but we got over it. Beautiful. Had to go live again. This is one crazy view, folks. You can see other parts of the mountain. You can see way out into the whites. This is just spectacular. And it's not even the summit yet. Just a good view. That big lump of rock just ahead of us is the final summit push. And we also have a nice little side path with a view as well before going up that little lump. Alright guys, this is the final summit push right here. Oh, hell yeah. Nice meeting you guys. Well, we had a false summit, but not much further now. Looks like it rained recently. Just gorgeous. Almost nobody at the summit either. I believe the true summit is over here, folks. Right, might be that rock. I think it is. There we go. Nice 360-degree view, folks, as a reward for your effort. And a wonderful breeze. It's not as hostile as it sounds. It's nice and warm. All right, now we're continuing our loop down. A little scrambly, but nothing we can't do. Okay, now we're starting to come off the summit. It's actually a steep scramble down. Still is sort of, but it's leveling out a bit. Of course, I did take a little shortcut that made it a tad steeper, but it paid off. Look at that view. That's why I started the video again. This view is simply incredible. Now this is a demonstration of one reason I really love this mountain, and it's not just the scrambles, even though yeah, the scrambles are fantastic, but look at the views that open up each time you get over an obstacle. It's just another view, especially on the way down. Like this is just opening up about 270 degrees here. It's actually nice to be able to enjoy these views without huffing and puffing now. Even though, yeah, if you're clumsy with your footwork, this is not the trail for you. Like seriously, New Hampshire Search and Rescue has enough work. So I figure I would warn you guys. Okay, it's not well marked, but we are turning on to the Amphitheater trail. I hear it's quite the scramble, but as I always say, find out firsthand. Another gorgeous rocky trail on Mount Monadnock. Seems there's plenty of those. And another good view. No shortage of those either, guys. I love this mountain. Might have to put my hood back on because the black flies are ramping up again as we lose elevation here. But so far I like this trail. Supposed to go down to an amphitheater if I'm not mistaken, but we'll find out. While I might be finding this trail disappointing from a technical perspective, because people act like this thing is a technical feat to get up and down, which it's really not, but it's got some wonderful extra views. For that alone, I would actually say it's worth it. Because Monadnock has so many views and so many paths to explore. The dotted trails on the map tend to be the best if you got a little hiking experience under your belt. They tend to be the most interesting. But look at that view. Would you look at that? It's beautiful. Okay, I'm no longer disappointed in this trail. It's not the technical marvel that people describe it as, but you know what? It's beautiful. It's simple as that. And beautiful is good enough. Okay, we just reconnected to the Smith Summit Trail at the end of the Amphitheater Trail, and this might be my last vlog entry until the bottom, unless I notice some kind of spectacular view or whatnot, because this is pretty much the same route we came up. Okay, I lied, guys. We are doing one different trail here on the way down, which is the Monte Rosa trail here. And it's got an interesting, warm, almost autumn-like hue to it. We ascended via the Fairy Spring Trail. But be warned, this stuff is slick. I'm kind of sidestepping it. The birds sound kind of haunting. And it's not near the end of daylight yet, it's just the way these woods are. It's actually kind of cool hiking the wooded side of Mount Monadnock. Especially since there's almost nobody on the trail, I swear. Yep, that's how you do it, especially with slick stuff in between the stuff. We got some beautiful sun splash along this path, for sure. Wouldn't you agree? As you can see, we're back on the White Arrow Trail, which will lead us back to the old halfway house trail and back to my car. All right, got my bug net back on because the black flies are starting to get at me again, but we're headed out the halfway house trail, almost back to the car. And I hope you guys enjoyed this hike with us, so make sure you hit that subscribe button for more. And as I always say, keep on hiking.